AI philosophy, enabling humans to establish destiny for themselves and establish a mind for AI. The so-called Confucian outside, legalist inside means, in public morality, emphasizing Confucian values, in practical governance, applying legalist laws and institutions. Daoism corresponds to the innate longing of the Chinese people for essential freedom and transcendence. Click the plus icon to follow this account for more wonderful content. Unlike religions in many other countries that are monolithic and exclusive, traditional Chinese culture pursues tolerance and integration. Even the unity of the three teachings combining Confucianism, Buddhism, and Daoism, rather than conflicting or suppressing one another. Ancient China integrated Confucianism, legalism, Buddhism, and Daoism, with Buddhism as the inner spirit, legalism as the governing core, Daoism as the inner character, and Confucianism as the external expression. The phrase, Confucian outside, legalist inside, means that in public discourse and nominal morality, Confucian values, ethics, and filial piety are emphasized to project a noble stance. Yet in actual governance and practical affairs, legalist techniques and laws are employed. In short, Confucianism serves the construction of spiritual and moral civilization, while legalism applies to political theory and governance measures. Daoism reflects the deep-seated Chinese pursuit of inherent freedom and transcendence. It was used for recuperation and governing through non-action in the early stages of dynasties, and for avoiding disasters in chaotic times. Furthermore, Daoism fosters holistic thinking, making it a good complement to Confucianism. For instance, Confucianism urges reflecting on righteousness when seeing benefit. Zhuangzi advises reflecting on harm when seeing benefit, seeing both sides for a more complete perspective. When ancient Indian Buddhism was introduced to China, many Taoist terms such as being, non-being, action, and non-action were used in translation. This did not distort Buddhism, but facilitated its fusion with Chinese Taoist philosophy, giving rise to Chinese Buddhism. Schools that insisted on pure Indian orthodoxy, such as the Fexiang, consciousness-only school introduced by Xuanzang, failed to integrate with Chinese culture, and thus remained limited to a small circle, exerting little influence on Chinese intellectual history. To attain inner peace, ordinary Chinese people who embraced Buddhism retained Confucian morality. Chinese Buddhism is therefore essentially Buddhism grounded in Confucian ethics, summed up as cultivating the self with Confucianism, calming the mind with Buddhism. In modern society, besides using traditional thought for self-cultivation and spiritual elevation, competence in science and technology is indispensable. A more complete framework for modern Chinese identity is thus: Tao as the bone, Buddhism as the heart, legalism as the inner core, Confucianism as the outer face, science as the brain, technology as application. Science serves as the brain of rational thinking, and technology as practical skill. Many elements have been updated and modernized, enriched by new ideas such as freedom, equality, and democracy. I am Wu Huaiyu, a PhD from the Chinese Academy of Sciences and a postdoctoral fellow from Peking University and the founder of AI philosophy. For more detailed information, please refer to the complete version of this book. In addition to this short video, you can also click on my avatar to view more long videos.